Let's learn everything about the if statement in VBA, which is one of the most used statements that you will see. So to start with, I have here some sales data for different salespeople, and I want to write a simple if condition as a start. So I want to write for example, cell B2, I want to see if it's above 100, I want to write the same number in C2. So we go here, we have a module. To insert a module, you just right click here and you do insert, and I have a sub in the module. So I'm gonna write if we look at the sheet name, it's sheet 1 dot range, then we see the range, it's B2 dot value is bigger than 100. We have to put here then, so then is very important. If you forget it, you go to the line, you're gonna get an error. As you can see here, it's in red. So I do then, and here I do and if. You need to indent your text as a best practice when you have a condition. So you press on tab, and then you can do whatever you want here inside. So for example, I'm gonna do sheet 1 dot range C2 dot value is equal to sheet 1 dot range B2 dot value. So what I'm doing here, I'm just assigning the value of B2 to C2. If I want to run this, I can click on this button, and you can see that we got the value here because it is above 100. If I change this, let's delete, and let's put it above 200. If you click here, nothing happens because the value is not above 200. Now let's make it a bit more complex. Let's do more than 100 and less than 150. So to do this, you do and sheet 1 dot range B2 dot value is less than 150. I'm just gonna move this here so you can see better. Now I have two conditions. I have this condition and this condition. So in this case, it's gonna write it because 140 is between 100 and 150. If I make this 130 and we delete this, we just click to play, nothing happens. So this is a simple if statement. Now we're gonna learn how to loop an if statement. We want to do something for all the cells. So I'm just gonna comment this part, and that means that the code will not read it. And first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create a table. So I'm gonna click here, I'm gonna do insert tables, table. It will take my whole data. I have headers and I have a table name here. We can change it, but it's fine. Now to know my table name, what I could do is, for example, equal sum, and then I can just do this, close parenthesis, and then I can take the table name here. So I'm gonna take it, copy, escape, we're gonna comment it for now, and we're gonna use it. So assume that I want to color every cell that is between 100 and 150, I want to color it in green. So how to do this? So we do dim cell as range. So this is a variable that I call cell, and it's a range variable. So I'm gonna do for each cell, which is this variable in range, we open the parenthesis, double quotation, we copy paste this. If you get an at here, remove it. Otherwise you'll get a bug. Then you do double quotation, close parenthesis. Here we go, we put next cell, and here we're gonna have our if condition. So we copy paste this, since we learned it before, and here instead of sheet1.range b2, we're gonna use our new variable cell. So here what we have done is we said for every cell that is in this table, I want you to check if the cell value is above 100 and if the cell value is less than, here we put 150. Don't forget here the and if and the indentation with the tab. Here we do cell dot interior, which is the property for color, dot color. and then we do equal, and we go to search for a color. So here I have a color. If I go more colors, I go to customs, I can see that it's 0, 176, and 80. So we do RGB 0, 176, 80, close the parentheses, and there you go. Before I run this, let's just add if here, and then we run it. You can see that this 140 is colored in green. Now let's make it a bit more complex. Let's color everything above 150 in another color. Let's assume I want to color it in blue. So we select our blue as usual, and then we can check. We see it's 0, 176, 240. So 0, 176, 240. We can use it after. How to change this? Well, we can use an else if. So here in the middle we'll do else if. We need to put a condition. Cell.value is bigger or equal than 150. Don't forget the then. And here you can just copy paste. You fix it, same indentation, and then we have this. If you see, it's only one change. It's here, and then we can try it out. As you can see, those cells became blue. Lastly, let's assume that I want all other cells to be colored in red. So what I can do here is do else. In else, you don't need to put anything. It means all the other options. So you do cell.interior.color, and then you have some preset colors in VBA. So for example, red is one. If you do VB red, it will automatically pick a red. You can also put an RGB. It doesn't matter. If we run it, we can see that those cells are now in red. So this is how the if statement works. Please let me know how do you use the if statement and what are the scenarios where you're struggling with the if statement, so I can do more videos about the topic in the future.